So it seems that Gary Gensler crashed the market today because they cracked down on Kraken. They showed them a 30 million fine for offering staking services for investors and not providing all the transparency which the SEC requires if we talk about securities. Now, this is the first step of cracking down on staking providers, and this will continue. However, I want to talk about the market conditions right now because I think today is a good day to buy, and I'm going to buy 4 coins because this is the time of my monthly DCA. So let's discuss first what Gary Gensler said in his video. Let's see if we agree with him, and then we will check the charts, and I also have another indicator which could have caused the Bitcoin crash, mini crash. This is just a small correction, and then I will show you what coins I'm gonna buy today. Let's start. Okay, so let's start with Gary Gensler. As you can see, here is the video. You can find it on his Twitter, and he just said, as you can see on the picture, that you shouldn't confuse stake to stake. And Kraken was fined by $30 million because they didn't offer all the transparency which is needed for securities. Now, I do agree with him. Staking is not very transparent, and everyone is hooked with the 15, 25, 150% APIs. Everyone wants to earn much more than they have in less than 1 year, and obviously that raises some red flags, because in the normal world you have a 6 maximum 10% return per year on your investments if you check, for example, real estate. Okay, if you buy, I don't know, a flat and you rent it out, that is around 6% if you are lucky, and if the rates are not high as they are this year. So the 10, 12, 15, 20% staking services or staking rewards are pretty high. But that's not the problem. The problem is that we don't know for what the tokens are used for when we give it to them. And that's what happened with Celsius. And when they went bankrupt and people started to claim back their money and they wanted to sue, then it turned out that everybody who gave them their tokens on the lending platform, they transferred also the ownership of the tokens. The only company I'm staking with is Aaron, to be honest, Multiverse X. I do trust them, and I was just thinking that if something happens, if the project goes down, it will not really matter whether my coins are staked or not, because everything will go to shit anyways. But I'm not really afraid of that. However, I do have some highlights later in this video. Let's go forward and check the charts, because I was just talking too much here, and I will try to make sure that you also see what I'm showing to you, because sometimes I have a tendency to hide it behind my face, or maybe I can actually make my face a bit smaller. You don't need to watch me, you need to see what I want to show you. Okay, so here is a Bitcoin chart. This line, this is the big trend line. Okay, this is coming from the 70,000, as you can see, all the way from the all-time high, from the top. And as you can also see, it is a support because it gave us some kind of a strength here, and it seems that people started to buy in. We are at the 21,800, 500. Yeah, it's between these two, and I'm very curious to see what will happen. Now, Gary Gensler's news was not welcomed, let's say. It's not what we wanted, but there were already rumors that they will want to crack down on staking. They want to make sure that there is no staking in the US, for the simple fact that platforms who offer staking services, they don't communicate what they do with the coins, and that is not safe for the investors. And I agree with that. Okay, I want to state here that I agree with that. And the other problem, which I said many times, we don't know from where the rewards are coming. Okay, a company which doesn't make money, or maybe they make some, but they don't have a product, they don't have a clear cash inflow, they are probably burning money from their investment. So I don't know if staking is the best solution, but I also don't know enough about staking to make a statement about this, but I promise to study up for that. So we are at 21,800. Yeah, we are at the support of this big trend line. The golden cross still didn't happen. I'm on a daily, and we are waiting for it. We are waiting for it. There is another indicator which moved, and that probably affected even more the price. So let's discuss about that as well. Just after we checked Ethereum, because Ethereum also cracked down to 1,500, and this 200-day moving average just held the price very nicely. We are on the daily here, obviously, and as you can see, yeah, we are at support. If something big doesn't happen, some black swan again, or some big other announcements, or the US doesn't wake up in their selling pants, then probably we will turn from here, but I could not guarantee that. EGLD back to the 42, and what I really hate about this, and I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off, okay, because we spent like weeks trying to go through the $45, and now we are back again below the 45. And if we go to the daily, we can see that the 50-day moving average somehow catch the price, we could say. However, we again just broke out from this upward trend, which means that going back, this will be a resistance, this will be a resistance, this will be a resistance, and this will be a very big resistance. So I don't see EGLD just shooting out. However, if the volume appears, probably it will. It depends on the volume. I don't see much, by the way. That's also not fantastic. So yeah, let's see what will happen. And let's go forward. I have one indicator to show you why everything crashed and why shouldn't we worry. And then I'm gonna show you which coins I'm gonna buy. And the indicator is the index, the DXY, which is the US dollar currency. And yes, it just went back. So yesterday we had a very interesting day, as you can see. And if I switch to the 1 hour, this 103 is a very strong support. So this is negative correlated to the assets. Okay, if this goes up, then assets prices goes down, and this is stocks and crypto and everything else. If this goes down, obviously the US dollars value goes down, meaning that the assets prices go up. So yesterday we went down, we broke this resistance, and it just went back. I don't know what caused this. Maybe I didn't see a news, or people just woke up that we are still in a shitty macroeconomic situation, or this is still just the downtrend and we can expect further crashes. We will see. I don't think that we are bullish on this. However, we need to break this one. Otherwise, this might have been a fake out, and if we turn back and climb again, then that will be bad news for crypto and other assets as well. So mark my words, I don't want to say that we are going to do that. However, it is possible. Nevertheless, I am buying some coins. I am buying this month as well, because I think DCAing is the best way. And let me show you which coins I'm gonna buy. Now, first, I will buy Bitcoin, because I think Bitcoin is the safest, and the risk reward is still good. I want to stock up on Bitcoin as much as possible. Central banks started to talk about Bitcoin, and I think the risk reward with moderate risk and very high opportunity is Bitcoin. That is what I think is the best, and that is what I'm buying this month. I'm gonna also buy Polygon or MATIC, because I think that this project is very strong. They will have lots of implementations, many companies will use them, and the team, the CEO, and the whole project is just strong. They don't crash. It's not like Solana. They are working behind the scenes, and I think Polygon is something which we should accumulate. Next one, which I want to buy, is TAP, XTP. Yes, because TAP became very famous from that Martini guy, and then Save with Crypto also jumped on it and made a huge profit, for which I congratulate him. I missed out on this train, honestly, but I downloaded the application. I tried to use it. However, I'm gonna try to use the card when it arrives. Nevertheless, until then, I will start to accumulate some TAP, because I think if you use something and if you see that something is a good or has a good product or service, it's something which you should invest in, because if you like to use it, probably others will like to use it as well. Last one, Multiverse X. Multiverse X, well, I am a bit disappointed, as I said, and I don't see the bullish turnaround here. It is crashing for every small news. It's not the best, and if the project doesn't step on the marketing pedal, then we will have big problems. I don't think, or I don't see the organic growth anymore. I think a bit of artificial growth should be useful to kick off onboarding and adoption, which we are waiting for. This was all for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, press the like button, press all the buttons, tap them. Take care.